Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This story is very personal to me. Um, about 2 weeks ago, I have a friend that works at this Mafiaoza's Pizzeria right here in Nashville. And he was working on the late shift. Matter of fact, he's the only ADOS that work on that late shift. And what I'm about to tell you is very disturbing. And I'm really shocked that the local media here ain't covering this story. So he was working at the late shift, and all of a sudden he was in the laundry room. And then him and his coworkers found a noose in the laundry room. Now, the thing of it is that he complained to managers. As a matter of fact, he complained to four managers. Two of them are GMs, and they haven't taken this man very seriously. So he already filed the EEOC. He recently had an attorney, Morgan and Morgan, here in Nashville. So he's planning on suing this restaurant. But my point is that this is really an offensive thing, because when you file a noose, that is a threat, that is disrespectful to ADOS, and it's time for you know ADOS that can go ahead and call this restaurant. I'm gonna give you the number in the restaurant in a second, but it really shows that I'm just surprised that nobody even talk about this story. Now, it's been 2 weeks since they heard anything you know, from the managers, from anyone concerning about this case. Now, you know, one of the coworkers said they threw it away, but I got the picture of the news, what it looks like. So, and I want you to call this number, and I want you guys to basically, if I mean, all the ADOS out there, please call the number of the restaurant and file this complaint. Complain and complain to this manager and said this is offensive. I want we want something to be done. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is the number to contact, ladies and gentlemen. Call this restaurant. It's 615-269-4646. I repeat it again. It's 615-269-4646. Please, ADOS fam, call this number and complain and said this is offensive of what happened, that they found a noose. I'm going to show you what the noose looked like. There it is. That's the noose they found at this laundry room in this restaurant. And the guy that I know tried to complain to four managers, ladies and gentlemen. Two of them are general managers, and they're not taking this person very seriously. So he did file the EEOC, and obviously he's already said he's already got an attorney. So he's planning on suing this restaurant. But again, the media haven't talked about this. Local media here in Nashville haven't talked about this, and this needs to be addressed. So, for people who are the black people in the Nashville area and this country, ADOS here in Nashville and and across the country, please call this number. I'm going to show you again one more time. It's 615-269-4646. And complain and tell them what happened, that what happened to when you have this news. This is offensive. It's very offensive to ADOS. It's very offensive to black people in this country, because again, we need to send a message to them that we as ADOS will not be tolerated of this incident. Because the people in one of my friends was saying that they basically downplaying this. They said, "Oh, it was a joke." This to me, this isn't funny, folks. This isn't funny at all. I mean, again, he couldn't even eat at that restaurant, let alone he don't feel comfortable even touch their food. That's how serious this is. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see the number. All the ADOS across this country, please call this number and and notify the manager or the GM and tell you how you feel about this, because this definitely need to be addressed, because it could happen to anyone at any time. So that's why I want to come. That's why I want to do this video, to let everybody know about this restaurant, and the restaurant call is Mafiaoza's Pizzeria and Neighborhood Pub, right here in Nashville. So this is the address of the restaurant, and this is the phone number to contact the manager of that restaurant, to say we will not tolerate this. This is offensive, especially if it's still Black History Month. That to me is straight up disrespectful to ADOS everywhere. Y'all tell me what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.